I went to a family meeting. Well, I forget what that meeting was. And there was a new dad there, and they were kind of like sharing ideas and stuff like that. And there was a new dad dealing with a child with a disability, and he started his what he thought for his child, all about the list of things that child can't do, right? And talked about, now we can't go to the beach, and now we can't go downhill skiing, and now we can't. And I thought, you know what? There's, along with all the children with disabilities, there's this language of can'ts, right? But that doesn't take in consideration what can be done, and a lot of things that you did an old way or the way you had expectation of now have to be done differently. But for some reason, we put a different value to it, that it's not the same, or it's not as valuable as if we were to do it. But that isn't the case, because that, in my opinion, it's an obstacle around the language, around our concepts, where going to the beach in a different way is just as valuable as going to the beach that you see in commercials, right? Or skiing in a different way. It's just different. What is it that I do with you that's different? We read books, right? And we share stories and thoughts, right? We do a lot of internet browsing on interesting topics, right? And we make up stories. Right, and when we watch soccer, right? We watch soccer. Rather than, it's difficult sometimes to watch it live, so we PVR it, right? And we promise not to find out what the scores are, and then we can take our breaks during that time if we need to take a break, right? So we change it from having to watch a game at 1 to watching a game at 2:30, which we know happened at 8:30 in the morning, right? But we get to watch it and we share the experience, right? We set up competitions with our big brother in soccer pools, right? Which I input the information for Julian, and he can compete against his bigger brother in something, right? Yeah. What else do we do? You don't know. I think that's a main one, right? Our book reading. And what book are we on right now? Harry Potter. Yeah.